So we're still kind of unraveling and coming down from the high of the season that the Commanders had, and specifically Jayden Daniels, right? Whether you're a fan of this team or not, it doesn't really matter. But you look at where Washington is right now, and you look at how they overachieved. All these things you see right here, regular season record, and just going from 4 wins to 12 wins. Really a team that, roster-wise, overachieved. There's a lot of deficiencies on this roster. Everybody kind of elevated their game to the highest possible level they could. This is something I've been thinking about, and it's starting to feel more and more realistic. And we'll feel this way, I think, heading even more into next year, depending on what the offseason looks like for Washington. Jayden Daniels has a chance to be the Patrick Mahomes of the NFC. And I know that feels like blasphemy right now, and Chiefs fans are going to be all upset. But hear me out on this. You got to keep in mind that, yes, Patrick Mahomes won an MVP and broke all kinds of records. I get that. But let's also think of the team that he played for. That was a team that was a playoff team. They traded all the way up to get Patrick Mahomes, and he sat out his whole first year and then came back the next year. And I'm not taking away anything from what Patrick Mahomes did. There's no way I would do that. But if you look at what you've already gotten from Jayden Daniels as a full rookie with a team that's far less talented than where Kansas City was when Patrick Mahomes got to the Chiefs, how can you not look at this and say this team has an opportunity to at least reach that level? Now, I'm not saying right away, but what I am saying is a couple of years from now, we could be talking about Jayden Daniels and the Commanders. If that front office and that coaching staff continues to trend in the right direction with the decisions they're making, and Jayden Daniels continues to grow in the direction that he's going, we could be talking about Washington as the Kansas City Chiefs of the NFC, led by perennial MVP at that point, maybe, Jayden Daniels, who you know is going to be really high up in the MVP odds. He's going to have some of the shortest odds heading into next year, and the Commanders going to have some of the shortest odds to win the Super Bowl next year, too. They're going to be a massively popular play. And let's keep in mind, too, they're keeping their offensive coordinator. This was smart for Cliff Kingsbury. If he really thought this didn't have an opportunity to trend all the way up, he would have taken a head coaching job somewhere. Now, listen, he's still getting paid by the Cardinals. He's one of the highest paid coordinators in the NFL, and he's got a really good thing working right now in Washington. And he said, I don't really have the desire to be necessarily a head coach, which, why not? Listen, if you just really love coaching offense, why not just do that? There are people that are really good at coordinating one position, but maybe not running the whole damn operation. That might be what Cliff Kingsbury is. Washington now is continuing to trend in a direction where if they do things right, and that's the key, we are looking at them as one of the dominant teams in the NFC, and I don't know, maybe people are hating them in a few years like they hate the Chiefs now.